This is a tutorial on how to prepare your layered files that you're going to send me. Um, this is the way that we would typically expose the screen and print the colors through. So the first thing you want to do, since this is going to be a large file and we have 4 layers, what you're going to do is you're going to go to image size. Your image should be 9 by 7 or 7 by 9. You want to make sure that your resolution is 72. This will be a little lighter file. You'll be able to send it to me via email. So, and then click OK. And it's going to make the image smaller, so I can use the Command plus to make it larger. Now, you'll notice on the right-hand side here, I have the 4 layers. I have green, brown, blue, and then, of course, the image layer. I can turn these on and off through these eyes. So my bitmapped image is already black, so I don't need to convert that. So I'm going to turn all of these off except blue. So what I'm going to do is go to Image, Mode. Then I'm going to convert these to grayscale. Now you're going to click on Don't Merge, and then Discard, and you'll notice all the layers turn to grayscale here on the right. So I'm still working on blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the click on Image and Adjustments, and then I'm going to click on Levels. The Levels dialog box pops up, and you'll notice that there's eyedroppers here. This is a white, a midtone, and a black. So I'm going to click on the black eyedropper, and you'll notice if I hover this over the gray area, you can see the eyedropper. I'm just going to click, and when I click, that converts that layer to black, and you're going to click OK. And you're just going to go up to the next one. I can turn my blue layer off. Now I want to do my brown layer. Go to Image, Adjustment, Levels, and I'm going to select my black eyedropper, hover it over the gray area, and then click, and that converted that to black. Click OK. And finally I'm going to do my green layer, and I think my green layer should be under normal and 100% opacity, and then go to Image, Adjustment, Levels, click on the black eyedropper, and then hover over the area, and then click OK. You want to make sure each one of these files is set to normal and the opacity at 100%. If you were trying to make your layers transparent, you may have used some of these. So you want to make sure that every one of these is selected to normal. Now that I have all my layers converted to black, I'm going to save the file. Click File, Save As. Now with this file, I can't save it as a JPEG because it will actually flatten the files if I save it to a JPEG. So I'm going to have to save it to a TIFF. And of course, you want to title it the same. Underscore, and then your name. And then just make sure that TIFF is selected. If you select JPEG, it will actually flatten the files and you won't see anything. So make sure that it's selected TIFF file, and then click Save. Then click OK. You can send me both of those files, the color file and also this file. We typically use this file to print, to expose on the screen each layer. And then of course, after you expose each layer on the screen, the areas that are dark are going to be open on the screen, so the ink would go through those, and then it would be up to you to mix your color and then print through each layer, and then finally you would print your last layer, which is your image.